Hey guys, it's Lily the Fairy, and this is a video about the 7 deadly sins of reading. I'm a massive bookworm. If you look around my room, it's just covered in books. Like, everything is covered in books. There's a bookshelf here. There's a bookshelf back there. You can see that there? Yes, next to my wardrobe, that's a bookshelf. There's books over there in my desk. There's books over there on the floor. There's books around everywhere. Yeah, there's books like everywhere in my room. So yeah, the 7 deadly sins of reading. Sin number 1, greed. The most expensive and least expensive book. This is probably my least expensive book. I got this free from school. I don't know whether I have to give it back or not, but if I do, it won't be for another 2 years. I'm stuck with this book for 2 years. Literally going to shoot someone. It's a horrible book. My most expensive book. It's over there. I'll be back in half a minute. No, that makes no difference. This is an English copy of Mein Kampf by Adolf Hitler. See, it says along the spine. Mein Kampf, right? It's actually a very good book. It's also kind of dusty. But yeah, it's a really good book. I really like it. It sounds stupid, but I like it. I'm not racist. I'm not anti-political party or anything. I just think it's fascinating, this. So yeah, most expensive book. It's probably it. Wrath. An author I have a love-hate relationship with. Oh God. Probably be Stephanie Meyer. I have all of these books. And seriously, I love her Twilight books. I think they're really well written, but I've read The Host, which is the other one of her books, and I hated it. I threw it down on the floor in disgust. It was awful. Right. Gluttony. Which book have I shamelessly read time and time again? Oh. Which one to pick? I've read an awful lot of them time and time again. But this one is probably the one I've read the most. Inheritance. I've read it hundreds of times. Ever since it came out about 6 months ago. 3 months, 6 months, something like that. I've lost track of time. But I've read this about 100 times. It's crazy. So yeah, that would probably be the one I've read the most. I have more on the list. Next one, can I read my writing? Sloth. Which book have I neglected reading? I think it's this one. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I have no idea what it's about. Like, actually no idea. It's by a guy called Jules Verne. I've never heard of him, and I don't know what this book is like. It's one of the few books that I actually have on my shelf that I haven't read. Most of these I've actually read. There's a couple that I haven't. Midnight is a Place, apparently it's scary. What else haven't I read on here? Read all of them. And I've read most of them. I haven't read this. I got it from primary school. It was in year 5, hence the sticker. It says year 5 free reader, B. Yeah, I haven't read these books. So, yeah. I don't know why I haven't read them, I just didn't. Pride. Which book do I talk about to make myself sound smart? Well, I don't really talk about books to make myself sound smart. I do talk about Pride and Prejudice with zombies. It's like the original except an awful lot cooler. I actually don't have a copy of it. I borrowed it from a friend. You can get Sense and Sensibility and Sea Monsters. You can get loads of classical books with sort of strange things in, so zombies, sea monsters, that sort of thing. Yeah, I talk about that to make myself sound smart because it just makes you sound awesome. Or I talk about this series of books. Yes, Harry Potter. It makes you sound smart because she's one of the most well-known, best authors ever. Yeah, one of my favourite books. Lust. Which attributes do I find most attractive in male or female characters? I like the girls who can like stand up for themselves. I don't like people, I know I said I like Twilight, but I don't like people like Bella who just mope around when they don't have a man. I think it's pointless and they should learn how to stand up for themselves. Like, I know I'm going back to Harry Potter. Hermione, Luna, Ginny, they can all stand up for themselves. The inheritance cycle. There's Arya, Nasuada, Angela, they can all stand up for themselves. You get to Twilight, Bella, she just mopes around that she doesn't have a man. It's stupid. I like women who can stand up for themselves and men who don't take advantage of women and are funny. Like, I like funny people. I'm like that. And envy. Which book would I most like to receive as a gift? I know this is sort of jumping on the bandwagon, but I really, really want to get copies of The Hunger Games. I've actually read them all. I borrowed my friend's mum's Kindle and it has The Hunger Games, Catching Fire and Mockingjay. I like Catching Fire the best. My friend's going to take me to see it in the cinema for her birthday, or a birthday trip or something like that. Sorry, I'm really tired. I've done too much homework. Yeah, I really want to get the Hunger Games trilogy. I think they're actually really good and really well written. I love Suzanne Collins, she's amazing. So yeah, I'm going to stop rambling about the 7 Deadly Sins of Reading, but that was my opinions on books. Any opinions you have on any of those, please comment down there somewhere. I reply to every comment that I get, so yeah, it makes a little pop-up thing on my iPod, so any comments you have, just post them down there and I'll reply as soon as I find them. Okay, so it's me, Lily the Fairy, signing off. Ciao!